Mr. Greg Underwood.
I'm Greg Underwood. I live at 3039 South Lake Bridge Drive in the City of Norfolk. Mayor Alexander, members of the council, Mr. Smith, and Mr. Pishko. Thank you for the opportunity to address you tonight. I understand that you all are aware of automated phone calls with the same recorded message were recently made to Norfolk residents. The calls registered on the recipient's caller ID screen with the text City of Norfolk and the phone number 757-228-5495. This is a generic phone number for a phone line connected to the administration or operation of the government of the City of Norfolk, which includes city departments and city buildings. Unfortunately, the recorded messages for these calls did not address City of Norfolk business. The recorded message was politically driven and addressed the pending race for Norfolk Commonwealth Attorney. This action was misleading in that it created the appearance that the City of Norfolk, as a government entity, was endorsing a candidate in the race for Norfolk Commonwealth Attorney, and that the city was given its stamp of approval by use of the city's phone number or phone line for a candidate campaign solicitation. The candidate had access to the city phone number or phone line as he is an employee of the Office of the Norfolk Commissioner of Revenue. While the candidate has publicly admitted making the automated calls and apologized to, and I quote, city and everyone who got what they thought might be an official call, unquote, I, Gregory Underwood, the current Commonwealth Attorney, I'm seeking fairness and a level playing field. Fairness and a level playing field. By respectfully asking you to publicly acknowledge that the City of Norfolk, as a government entity, is not supporting or endorsing any candidate for Norfolk Commonwealth Attorney's Office in this pending race. Also, I would ask the City of Norfolk to address the inappropriate nature of this matter with the candidate and with his employer.
Thank you, Mr.
Thank you very much.
Mr. Riddick?
Yeah, you know, it's funny how a guy or a person, I take that back, could do something like that, and it comes to my mind how you can't unring a bell. You can do something like that and apologize, but you can't take it back. And I got calls from several individuals who were offended, by the nature of the call. And then when I found out that it was on a city line, that, became even more perplexing. So regardless of how much this individual apologizes, you can't unring a bell.
All right, Dr. Booth?
Yeah, I frankly got one of these calls and sent an email to our city council and to Mr. Pishko about it. I frankly do not answer any call unless I recognize it, and I took this call because I thought it was Tracy calling me, frankly. And so, I was disappointed too. I share your concern.
Well, thank you. And again, I say all I'm seeking is fairness and a level playing field. And I respect your comments that you can't unring a bell, but what the city can do, they can re-ring the bell and dispel the misperception that you are endorsing a political candidate.
We can do that, I think.
Thank you.
Mayor
I would
can do
agree
that.
absolutely.
I would agree.
Yep.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Thank you,
Support
Mr.
that,
Underwood.
definitely.
Yep.
The last person to sign up is